Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I am Albert Torcaso, and we just interviewed both Tim Miller and Annette Mendel. And they have valid reasons for what they're doing, and I frankly think Tim is going to cause a lot of us to reach that mountain of independence. It's going to take work. We're going to have to work together. But I'm going to tell you something, and you may not like to hear this. You might turn this video off lightning quick. If you don't listen to me, well, frankly, you're a fool. You're dumber than the worst moron in the history of morons. Let me tell you why. This man to the left of me and to the right of you, and the young lady in the center, and me, Albert Torcaso, we are here to start a war. That's right, I said a war on poverty. Only the government claims, a lot of governments say they have a war on poverty. If you believe that, I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge and I'll sell it to you in the ocean. So let's get a little gospel in here for a New York second. This is about truth. This is about justice. And yes, the American way, like Superman. Only we're going to addendum that baby. It's about truth, justice, and the humanitarian way. Why am I so absolutely certain that I am a millionaire? I don't have the money today, but I am a millionaire. Why? More importantly, why do I need to be a millionaire? Why do you need to be a millionaire? Why does Tim in the next couple of years need to be a millionaire or sooner? He laughs, but I'm as serious as a mofo. Why? Because in case you missed the memo, not having the tool called money murders people. Let's not play pancakes here. Let's not coddle you. It ain't time to coddle you. It's time to wake you up. So consider me tougher than every Navy SEAL, every Marine, Green Beret, and every military in the history of the planet. If that's what it takes, I will be mentally tougher than all of our heroes combined. And if you are in the military and you're not involved with us, you're a jackass. I'm trying not to be cussing, but you're a fool. You're a hero. I respect you. But don't settle for slavery. Because working a regular job is slavery. You don't have financial freedom. You don't have time freedom. All right, now, hold the phone. Now we're going to tune it down a little bit and smooth it out. Why does it matter that you become rich? Because when you are rich, you can help other people. When you are rich, if you get a disease, you can financially survive the treatment. The finances for the treatment. When you are rich, you have a better chance of beating these diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and you name it. When you are rich, you can do what you want. You don't have to deal with an abusive boss. You don't have to go to work at 76 years old or 77 or 86. That is an abomination. I guess I lied. I thought I was going to tone it down. But it's an abomination. I see people at the big box stores in their 70s and 80s. I asked a couple of these veterans. Some of them were veterans, heroes. I said, well, I couldn't survive on my pension. And they're 70 or 80 years old. No! I'm absolutely certain I will not stand for it. Who the bloody hell am I? I'm Albert Joseph Torcaso. That's who I am. Who's Albert Torcaso, and why should you know my name? I'm the guy who took on the big boys and won. I'm the guy who's been humble up till now, because I don't want to sound like a jack and you know what. But sometimes you got to take it and say, look, I'm for real. So here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you a little story. Story that's going to shock the living bejesus out of you. April 20th, 2016. Former President William Jefferson Clinton comes to Pittsburgh. I go over there. I wasn't really thinking about it. finally, my sister Diane Torcaso, she said, Clinton's here. Bill Clinton's here. And I like Bill Clinton. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what you don't say. Okay, he shouldn't have been with the Monica caper, but still. The man helped Americans, and you were richer back in the day, whether you like it or not. Now, hold the phone. I am press. I go there, and I'm disrespected by the person. She says, you can't come in. She says, you can't come in. This is private. Yes, this is relevant, so stay here. Trust me, your life matters. And if you listen to me, especially if you're a former Marine, well, there ain't no such thing as a former Marine. If you're former military and you don't listen to this video, you ought to get kicked in the pants because I'm fighting for you. You fought for me, and I thank you for that. But now it's my time to use my voice to fight for you, and I'm going to whoop the ass. I said whoop the ass of poverty. So listen up. I go to see Clinton. This lady's like, you can't get in, it's private. I am pressed, ladies and gentlemen. I am pressed. I was tired, I'm sore, I have a herniated disc, I'm hurting like a mofo right now as I speak to you. But it ain't gonna stop me. What happened? I said, oh hell no. I'm gonna call it like it's Tim. I ain't gonna hide the profanity in this case. I'll edit this out so that Tim's is not affected and Annette's is not affected. It will be the Albert show today. But I'm going to wake you up, whether you like to be woke up or not. Consider me the alarm clock of life. Now, hold up. I know, scaring Tim. Hold on, Tim. Don't get scared. This is the deal. This man can help you change your life. If you're a dumbass, you're a dumbass. If you're smart, you're gonna be involved with us. But I want to conclude the President Clinton deal. They said, you can't come in. It's private. I'm like, get the F out of here. What'd I do? I went right outside, got on the phone, and called the White House. Yeah, that White House. I called the White House. Guy said, I feel bad for you, but legally we can't help you. Okay? I'm thinking, well, that son of a gun's going to get away with it. Next thing I know, a man, I believe he may have some Secret Service ties, comes over to me. I'm just sitting there. I'm just like chilling, getting ready to go. Starts talking to me. Well, let me tell you, better yet, you can even see for yourself the results. But I'll tell you. And that, matter of fact, and that, speak up. What happened after this guy saw us? What happened?
We were admitted.
We were what?
Admitted.
Speak that up. They can't hear you.
We were admitted into the event.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We covered the former President of the United States of America. Why does that have anything to do with you? Especially if you're a United States veteran. It has everything to do with you. Because just like you, when you were in the military, when you were in battles, you overcame all obstacles. And sometimes you overcame obstacles without even realizing you would, or you thought you couldn't. Heroes have been created. I'm no hero. That's not the point. But when the lady disrespected me and Annette and what we do and how we've helped, you don't do that to me. I'm sorry. I'm a humanitarian, but I refuse, and I'm 100% certain I will never let myself be disrespected. So hear me on this. If I can go without having been pre-screened by the Secret Service and gain admittance to see the president, the former president, when I come to you and say, listen to Tim Miller, and I vouch for him and endorse him, if you do not listen, then I hope you enjoy being a slave to your job. I hope you enjoy going to a store and having your child cry because you cannot pay for that extra food. I hope you enjoy not having money to pay for your rent or mortgage. Because if you will not act, then it's your fault. Now, I love you, but this is called kick butt love. This ain't tough love. This is worse than tough love. This is kick your butt love. Because I know what you can do. I know Tim is on his game. I know who Albert Torcaso is and what I'm willing to do. If I'm willing to walk into the den and say, I want to cover the president, and get there, you better believe I can help you. I'm going to finish this off in about a couple, well, probably less than a minute. I will achieve it. Whatever I set out to do. If I set out to make $1,000 or $100 million, it will happen. I'm going to say it again. It will happen. Why? Because when I was about 18 years old, I was at a soup kitchen. Tim told you what got him moving. Let me tell you what got me moving. I was at a soup kitchen. A young child, couldn't be no more than 5 or 7 years old, come up to me and ask me if he could have another piece of bread. I didn't know any better. I gave him about 5 pieces of bread. This child looked at me like I had given him a whole steak dinner or a whole 5-course meal. And right at that point, I almost had tears in my eyes. In fact, I think I did. And I said, no more! And I'll shout it out. And I don't care who likes it and who don't. I'm in public, and if they can hear me, and I'm sure, but my big mouth people can hear me in their own houses, probably like, what in the world is going on? But my point is this. I'll lower it, I promise. I will not accept homelessness and hunger in America or anywhere. This child treated me like I was a king, and I had given him a full-course meal. That happened to me, I was about 17 or 18. And everything I have done since that day, for the last 30-some years, has led me to this man, ironically. And to my other partners, Mr. Moss, Mr. Titus, and others, Mr. Carl White. And let me tell everybody that's ever met me, Mr. Raja Beg, Mr. Joe Chance, all of you have had an impact on me, and every single one of you. You better hold on to your seat, including Tim. Hold on to your seat. Because let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get in a little bit closer. You see, I talk a damn good game. The problem is, for all my haters and all my doubters, I back it up. Some people said you were never on TV. Some people said to me, you couldn't get in to see the president. Well, let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and doubt me all you want. But you had better take heed to what the words of this man has said. Because you're looking at a man that is going to work his keister off, learn what I don't know, go where I should not go through the valley of the shadow of death, and walk death behind. Now, if you can't deal with that, well, I only have one word for you. Coward! 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 And you better believe I'm for real. That's right, brothers and sisters. Look at this face. I want you to win. If you want to win, say it ain't over until I win.